Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be re-simulating the college football playoffs. So, in real life, Ohio State won. So I'm trying to see if history is going to change or if it's going to stay the same. So, the first game is Ohio State versus Tennessee. The winner of this game will go and face Oregon. So, just gonna game is at prime time.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
So I will be simulating to the end of the game. I'll jump in if it's a close battle. Which it looks to be. I'll jump in. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. Tennessee has the ball at 2nd and 2 on the 43-yard line.
How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quick strike complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The Vols will hustle to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
You know, one of the tricky parts on the fly quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Unleashes one deep.
Touchdown, Volunteers.
Touchdown, Vols! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, and it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the
2 minutes
ballgame.
to go in the fourth quarter of the first playoff game. Could the champs be out,
They'll put
or
it in play
can
from the 41 on first down.
they win this game?
He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. They stop him
Stopped
almost immediately.
immediately.
Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking for a man, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Tennessee has
Quick
one
timeout
timeout
by the defense
remaining.
here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Handoff to the single back. And they try
Tennessee
the middle
now
of this
out of
stout
timeout.
defense, and they rise to the challenge.
With
You know a field goal
55
can tie
seconds
the game right
remaining.
now, and you have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game
Fourth
into
down
OT.
and 2. Does Ohio State kicking it with 20 seconds to go.
Huge spot. It's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling.
Ohio
as a
State
football
takes
player
a
when the game
3-point
comes
lead
down
with
to your
9
kicker,
seconds
and
to
he
go.
has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in
Tennessee
college
needs
football,
to-
no field goal is
Tennessee
automatic.
has
There's
to
no
do a Hail
college kicker
Mary right
situation
here.
He drills that right
The
through the
stadium
uprights,
is
and it
rocking
looks
right
like
now.
his team's getting the dub.
He wants a big play here late.
There's a bomb.
Reels it in and goes
Caught,
out of bounds
but
on the left side after
runs
a
out of
huge
bounds.
gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
But the Buckeyes hold on and take the lead away and win and won this game. So they will face Oregon at the Rose Bowl. So far, everything is the same, except for scores, obviously. I don't think we'll get that perfected. So now we will head to Texas versus Clemson. So, in real life, Texas won this game. and faced ASU in the second round.
And Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up in this burnt.
So I will be doing the same thing I did for the Tennessee game. I'll jump in if it's a close one. If it's not, no, I won't. And it's looking like it's a blowout. So I'll just Clemson absolutely dominated this game. So, history does not repeat itself. Clemson will face ASU in the college football playoff quarterfinal. So now we've got Penn State taking on the SMU Mustangs. In real life, this was a blowout. I believe it was 38-3 the final score. So,
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions.
same thing for every game. If it's a blowout, I will not jump in, but if it's close, I will spectate. So at halftime, Penn State, SMU takes the lead. Now Penn State, the minute 15 down 3, second one at the 38-yard line. This is really big.
Second down coming up. He wants to throw it again.
Aller throws it and it's incomplete.
Use of the hands to knock it away.
Really nice job there by the safety back in the middle of the field. You see his range and the speed. He's able to close on the ball and then knock it away. Nice play.
What they would give
Now
to
it's
help their kicker out
3rd
with a
and
few yards
1.
on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Wants to throw. It's Aller.
Aller sacked. 4th and 10. That could have changed the game right there. They cannot. They might have to go for it.
It's late. It's a close game. It's a huge third down.
They can't make the field goal right here. But they're going for it.
Here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw.
Aller has a man, but it's incomplete.
And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
SMU takes it at the 47-yard line.
They're testing the right side here. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. A solid
Penn State takes another timeout at 3rd and 4. Penn State has to get a stop right here. They can't let a 4th down happen. And they stop them and stop immediately. The 4th and 6. I could see SMU punting this. And they do. Penn State has no timeout.
We've seen this guy come on to punt.
With 10 seconds to go, down at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. to the air on first down.
Ours.
And they
Yeah.
get to the quarterback and knock
That.
him down
This
back at the
is
16.
game over. The Nittany Lions go down to the SMU Mustangs. Lots of upsets right now. So now, the next game we'll do is Notre Dame versus Indiana. I'm pretty sure it was snowing. Could be wrong.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Today, we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hoosiers will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense trots out there to open this. And there comes this.
Oh no, it's not letting me simulate it.
Talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers.
Same thing with last game. I'll jump in if it's a close game. It says at the end of the quarter, Indiana leads 7-0. Halftime, Indiana up 14-0. (14-3) at the end of the third. Notre Dame, Indiana punts it. Notre Dame with a fair catch. Riley Leonard with a 5-yard rush. A minute and 50 left to go. Notre Dame has it. Notre Dame takes a sack. 1st and 10. Big reception for Notre Dame. Notre Dame scores a touchdown. 2-point conversion. But at the end, Indiana holds on. So that concludes the first round. So now we would do Notre Dame. Well, we're gonna do Penn State versus Boise State at the Fiesta Bowl.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the number 16 team of the land, Broncos, team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
At the end of the first, Penn State holds a 14-0 lead. At halftime, Penn State has a 17-7 lead. 17-14 now. End of the third. Penn State ball. Penn State gets a touchdown. But Boise State throws an interception. 1st and 10. Penn State has on their 3rd and 8 of 27-14. But Penn State will move on to the college football play. Oh, I messed up. Well, I guess this game's getting redone. I forgot. Penn State lost their first round game. So it should have been SMU Boise State. So let me do that one real quick.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Today, we have a top 25 matchup on.
Okay, now let's get to the real game. So at the end of the first, nothing on the board. And at halftime, SMU has a 14-7 lead. And at the end of the third, SMU was a 21-14 lead. But Boise State ties it. Boise State takes the lead.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
SMU needs to do something on this drive.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
This would be a drive to head, possibly to head to the college football semifinal. SMU takes the timeout. 2nd and inches from the 32-yard line. 1:30 left to go.
To throw, it's Jennings. short connection to the
completes
tight
it.
end here.
First down,
They'll
SMU,
move the 6 on
but
that
they
one. It's a
take a
first down at the
timeout.
42. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
They spike it at the 45-yard line.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver.
They
Downfield
really
catch made
good
on the left
pass.
side. The offense
SMU
wisely spent
uses
the
their last timeout
after the play.
with
Timeout is gonna be
34 seconds to
very
go
important here
at
in the
the
final minutes.
18-yard line.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete.
Just
Even on a first down
releases it
throw, keeping
just
under some
in
heavy
time.
pressure.
That may
Smart
have just
decision here
saved
by the defensive
their
coordinator.
college
Go with
football
dime coverage,
playoff.
get more speed
If
on
he
the
got
field,
sacked,
extra
that
defensive
would have been
backs, and
really
because of
bad.
that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And he's back to throw again on second
SMU.
attempt.
Interception!
Picked off by the defense.
Boise State has it.
Big
Boise
takeaway, now
State
looking for a big
is going to
return.
take it.
He's at the 50.
It's at the
And he steps out of bounds after a
41-yard line with
great
20
return.
seconds to go.
What a pick. Sets up the offense in
Boise
great position.
State is going to
Wow,
move
what a play by
on
this defense to come
to the
up with the
college
interception
football
and a big return. They almost take it to the
semifinals.
house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
What a game this was. Boise State a come from behind victory. SMU put a really good drive together in the end. Just couldn't come up with it. Boise State will take on the winner of Notre Dame and Georgia. Which we will play right now. At the All-State Sugar Bowl.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Colliding here today, 2 top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. And we'll see the number 14.
At the end of the first, nothing on the board. Notre Dame up 7-0. Now we're tied at halftime. At the end of the third, Georgia up by 3. We're tied. Georgia takes the lead. Notre Dame ties it right back up. What a thriller. And we're jumping in with Notre Dame at the 12-yard line. I don't know if it's their own or Georgia.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Sorry, winner. Here's it off to Jeremiah Love.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to run it here.
Stuff Jeremiah Love.
Nowhere. Lucky to get
They
back
will
to the
be
line of
held to a
scrimmage.
field goal.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give
But
credit
you
to the
got to
defense and
think.
the run fits on that play.
Notre Dame is still happy. They're going to run the clock down.
And a timeout is taken, just 2
So,
seconds left on the
2
clock.
seconds. Georgia needs Notre Dame to miss this.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good.
Notre Dame sinks it.
Winner.
Now, we're heading to the Rose Bowl to play Ohio State versus Oregon. The #1 team versus the #4 team in the country. Inside of the Rose Bowl.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of 2 top 10s, 2 forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the
In real life, Ohio State dominated this game.
Going.
But will that stay the same? Same thing as usual. At the end of the first, Ohio State holds a 3-0 lead. Halftime, still 3-0 lead. This is really a defensive battle. 6-0 Ohio State. Oregon scores to take the lead. Oregon has a late touchdown, but Ohio State scores. We gotta see if they can make the 2-point conversion to tie the game late. Hands it off. It's no good. They have to do an onside kick. They absolutely have to. What do they do?
And the hand seam,
Georgia recovers it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd 7. And now it's the timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as possible for their offense.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And
Third
now, late in a game
down.
like this, the big
Ohio
question, do you
State
pass the ball
needs to
potentially with
stop
incompletion? The clock will
Oregon.
stop,
Jack
or do you
Sawyer.
play it safe and keep it on the
No,
ground?
I thought Jack Sawyer
So on fourth
had
down,
that
out
sack.
trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
This is a huge stop for Ohio State. But
He's
they
got it
still
from
have to
48
get a
yards out, showing
touchdown.
off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame.
He
He's got
just
a strong
has
leg.
a
Big surprise here. He's able to put
17-12
3 points up here for the
lead.
offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at
Ohio
the
State
19.
has
Good
a
job by the
lot of
coverage.
time left.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be?
Throws
He's
a
got a man down the
great
middle.
pass
Tackle finally
for
made, but
huge
it's a
first
big
play
gain. Moves
down
the
at the
ball to the
48-yard
48.
line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. We come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Howard. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They
Third
crank up the
down
tempo
and
here for
6
this
from the
important third down
44-yard
play.
line. 33 seconds
Dropping
left.
back, looking to throw for the
Howard
first down.
dropping back.
Using his
Howard
legs here.
sheds off the tackle. Gets the
Moves the
first.
ball to the
Takes
35,
the
another
timeout.
first down.
1-0.
takes timeout
Timeouts
with
left.
26
26 seconds left
Buckeyes
from the
with first and 10
35-yard
here.
line.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
Will Howard gets it off in time. Jeremiah Smith
Tackled pretty
down.
quickly, but
They
that is a
need to have
decent gain
hurry
on
up.
the throw.
They
They'll
need
crank
to
up the tempo
hurry
here
up.
on second down. The time is running out.
And
Now
they
he just comes up
and
and
they
spikes it
spike
to
it.
stop the clock.
Third
So
and
the
1
offense
with
faces
12
third and
seconds
short
to
from the
go.
plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Will Howard throws it out of
Just
bounds.
gives up on the play,
Fourth
throws it
down and
away,
1.
and now it's fourth down. So 5-point
Potentially
game,
the
they need a
last
touchdown. They'll keep the
play
offense on the
of
field.
the game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he'll loft it to
They
the end
throw it
zone.
over the middle, and it is incomplete. Oregon takes over and wins the Rose Bowl and will head to the college football playoff semifinal. And they will face the winner of Clemson versus Arizona State. So far, every game, besides the only game that's not been the same, the only side of the bracket that has stayed the same is the Notre Dame beating Georgia. I don't think they beat Georgia. I honestly, I think Georgia won. I could be wrong, but I will flip a coin.
They heat of the desert is where the Sun
So if it lands on heads, it's Notre Dame wins. If it lands on tails, Georgia wins, because I'm not going to play it twice. Just pretend this game is inside of the Peach Bowl. Oh, that's an advantage for. So,
taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football,
so Notre Dame, it landed on heads, so Notre Dame won. So let me exit back. And me, I will be right back. So give me 1 second. Don't leave, guys. Okay, I'm back. So now let's come back. Is that the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl?
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl of the College Football Playoff. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Same as usual, we'll be simming all quarters. Unless it's a close game, I'll jump in. Which, it's tied at the end of the first. And we're tied at half. And at the end of the third quarter, Arizona State holds a 17-14 lead over Clemson. And Clemson has the ball. They had to give it away. As Arizona State will face Oregon. So the semifinals are set. Arizona State, Oregon will take on Arizona State will take on Oregon, and Notre Dame will take on the Boise State Broncos.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. So we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
At the end of the first quarter, Oregon holds a 7-0 lead. And at halftime, Oregon holds a 13-0 lead. 21-0. This is looking like a blowout. As Oregon will advance to the college football national championship. And a dominating performance. They will face either Boise State or Notre Dame. So now in the good the Capital One Orange Bowl, I believe that's what it is. Boise State and Notre Dame.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the #16 team in the land, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by
At the end of the first, Notre Dame holds a 3-0 lead. At halftime, we are all tied up at 3 apiece. At the end of the third, Boise State has a 6-0 lead, or 6-3. But Notre Dame coming down ties it up. Notre Dame has it with 50 seconds to go at the 49-yard line.
For this offense to score and win it in regulation. The pocket breaking down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Can this defense get a stop and send this to overtime? Looking to throw. It's Leonard.
This is the Jeremiah Love.
Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. He'll drop back here on third down.
Riley Leonard throws it over
Offense takes timeout with 26 seconds
to.
remaining. Notre Dame
I
getting set
honestly
with a 1st and
forgot
10
if
coming up.
I did not see who he threw it to. I know he obviously
They'll test
played
the right
it,
side
but
here.
Jeremiah Love
Backwards, losing
stuck.
3 yards there. And the offense will
So
spend the
it's
timeout,
now
stopping the
second
clock
and
with
13 with 22 seconds left. They
Offense
need
getting
into
set,
field goal
second
range.
down
They
play
have
here.
0 timeouts left.
And he
Boise
drops back
State
in the
has
gun.
all of them. Notre Dame, scram. Riley Leonard, what is Riley
Look at the
Leonard doing?
time in the pocket. Finally
Completes
delivers to
it,
the left.
and they
They
get
bring him down, but
out
an
of bounds.
explosive play by this
I
offense. Big
believe
gain.
they got out of
Hey,
that.
when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays, and they did that there for
What
a nice
a
game.
play. Riley Leonard delivers
So the coach will decide to
to
settle for
win
3 points here.
the
Out comes the
game.
field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final
They
minutes
did
of this
it.
game. And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game.
So the national championship is set. Notre Dame will take on Oregon. To crown themselves champions. The national championship I thought I would never see in my lifetime. National championship does not start at 3:30.
Welcome everyone to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. So takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive. The chance to start this game off. Energy in this building is
So it's not
absolutely
letting me
amazing.
right?
We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national
We
champion.
watched
in
the
college football.
team's
And think
first,
about it as a player, this
both
is really
their
what you
team's
dream of.
first
This
drive.
is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here.
Can't because I have a timer. At halftime, Notre Dame holds a 9-7 lead. At the end of the third, Notre Dame has a 16-7 lead. Oregon takes the lead
Get set, needing
has
to
it
score
with
quickly
28
now, looking for some big plays right here.
seconds left.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short
But
game.
they
Defense is keeping
are
everything
not
in front.
snapping
I think
it.
the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take
7,
some vertical
6,
shots to get some
5,
chunk plays.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. We have a
And
national
Oregon
champion.
wins it all. What a miscommunication by Notre Dame. But Oregon comes from behind. Thanks so much for watching this video. See you guys next time.